Welcome to our channel. Are you struggling to keep going during hard days? Today, we're sharing 10 Stoic advice to keep going during hard days, life-changing tips. If you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or just in need of some inspiration, this video is for you. The ancient Stoics mastered the art of resilience and inner peace. Their wisdom has helped countless people navigate life's toughest challenges. We'll break down these powerful tips into simple, easy-to-understand advice that you can start using today to transform your life. From finding strength in adversity to practicing mindfulness and gratitude, these Stoic principles will help you stay strong and focused no matter what life throws your way. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll join a community dedicated to personal growth and continuous improvement, and you'll never miss out on our latest content. Let's get started. Number 1. Embrace the present moment. In our fast-paced lives, we often find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of future worries and past regrets, forgetting the power that resides in the here and now. Consider those times when a looming deadline cast a shadow over your day, or a past heartache lingered in your thoughts. In these moments, the secret to moving forward is hidden in the embrace of the present moment. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, revered for his Stoic wisdom, profoundly stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." These words aren't just eloquent. They're a beacon of empowerment. They teach us that while we can't dictate the events around us, we hold the reins to our reactions and perceptions. When we anchor ourselves in the present, we align our choices with our deepest values, creating a sense of peace amidst life's turmoil. So when the weight of the world feels unbearable, remember to pause, breathe deeply, feel the air that surrounds you, tune in to the sounds of life happening around you, and remind yourself that your true power lies in this very moment. This isn't merely about getting through the tough days, it's about flourishing within them. Each present moment is an opportunity to cultivate resilience, gather wisdom, and fortify our inner strength for the journey ahead. By embracing the now, we don't just endure life's challenges, we transform them into stepping stones for growth and enlightenment. This approach, rooted in the timeless teachings of Stoicism, is a guiding light, leading us towards a life of serenity and unwavering resilience. Number 2. Practice gratitude. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's often easier to focus on what's missing: the unachieved goals, unfulfilled desires, and daunting challenges. However, there's a transformative practice that can change our outlook: gratitude. Gratitude is about pausing to appreciate the positives in our lives. This isn't just about finding joy in the big wins, but also in the small, everyday moments. Seneca, a wise Stoic philosopher, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." His words resonate with the idea that happiness stems not from a constant yearning for more, but from valuing what we presently have. Imagine finding joy in the simple things: a friend's laughter, the comfort of your home, or even the soothing taste of a cup of tea. Each of these can be a source of gratitude. It's in these moments we find memories of shared joy or comfort in solitude. Gratitude teaches us to see the positive aspects even in our challenges. Remember, every difficulty we encounter is a chance to grow stronger and wiser. So, when you're faced with hard days, try to find something, anything, to be grateful for. This practice won't magically solve your problems, but it will transform the way you approach them. And that often is what truly makes a difference. As Stoics, let's remember to find gratitude in our daily journey, making it a tool for resilience and contentment. Number 3. Seek wisdom. In the pursuit of wisdom, one must understand that it is not an exclusive gift reserved for a chosen few. It is, in fact, a precious gem, often concealed in the mundane, eagerly awaiting those brave and persistent enough to unearth it. Your dedicated exploration of these teachings is a testament to your earnest quest for wisdom. This commitment is not just commendable, but also a clear indicator that you are traversing the correct path. Echoing the timeless wisdom of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who once stated, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live," we are reminded that wisdom is not simply about hoarding knowledge. Rather, it beckons us to delve into the deeper realms of understanding, to continuously question, reflect, and evolve. Wisdom transcends the mere accumulation of answers. It involves the art of posing the right queries and embracing the humility to learn from successes and setbacks alike. The active pursuit of wisdom necessitates an open heart, coupled with an inquisitive mind. It demands more listening than speaking, more observing than showcasing, and recognizing that each individual you encounter and every experience you endure is imbued with valuable lessons. Wisdom is not a final destination, but an enriching voyage. A journey that not only sharpens the intellect and broadens one's horizons, but also nourishes the soul. Consider, for instance, a young entrepreneur fervently racing against time to achieve financial milestones and professional acclaim. Upon their encounter with Stoic philosophy, a transformation in their worldview occurs. They come to realize that material wealth is not the sole harbinger of lasting happiness, shifting focus from the blind pursuit of success to living in alignment with Stoic virtues like humility, ethical integrity, and community contribution. They uncover a profound truth. Happiness and fulfillment emanate not solely from professional triumphs, but also from leading a life replete with meaning and moral rectitude. As you continue to tread this path, it's vital to cherish every stride, every sensation, and every revelation. Remember, in the Odyssey towards wisdom, it is the journey itself that constitutes the most magnificent reward. In this journey, let me add a potent reminder from another Stoic thinker, Marcus Aurelius, who said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." This echoes the Stoic principle of focusing on personal virtue and resilience in the face of adversity, reinforcing the belief that in seeking wisdom, we find not only knowledge but also the strength to face life's challenges with dignity and grace. Number 4, understand what is within your control. In our journey through life, we often find ourselves in the midst of tempests, where challenges and uncertainties whirl around us like a relentless storm. It's a daunting experience, akin to standing amidst a ferocious storm, where lightning crackles and thunder booms. In these moments, it's easy to feel powerless, as if we're at the mercy of the storm's fury. However, it's crucial to remember that while we may not have the power to silence the storm, we do possess the ability to light a lantern, seek shelter, and anchor ourselves to what holds us steady. This is a vital lesson in understanding what lies within our control and what doesn't. Epictetus, a sage of Stoicism, once imparted a timeless wisdom that resonates deeply even today. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This insight is deceptively simple yet incredibly profound. Too often we exhaust ourselves over things beyond our control, forgetting that our true power lies in how we react to these circumstances, in the emotions we choose to feel, and the decisions we make. These are the beacons of light we can ignite in the darkest of times. Consider, for instance, being in a high-pressure work environment, where despite your best efforts, some factors remain beyond your grasp. Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control, our diligence, the efficient use of our time, and our attitude towards challenges. By doing so, we don't let external stressors sway our mood, and this enables us to deliver our best, yielding positive results. So as you navigate through life's storms, remember that the true power lies in your choices. You may not be able to halt the rain or mute the thunder, but you can decide whether to dance in the rain or seek refuge. Understanding what is within your control is not just a way to survive life's tumults, but to thrive in them. And when the storm finally passes, you'll realize that the real story wasn't the storm itself, but how you chose to face it with resilience and serenity. Number 5, cultivate inner strength. Life's journey can often resemble a tumultuous sea voyage. On some days we find tranquility and peace, yet on others, We're thrust into raging storms that challenge the very essence of our being. It's during these tempests that the true value of our inner strength shines through. This strength isn't about physical might, it's the resilience of your soul, the unwavering determination of your mind, and the courageous spirit of your heart. It's that soft yet persistent voice in the midst of turmoil, urging you to hold on just a bit longer. Reflecting on this, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." These profound words remind us that our journey is significantly shaped by our reactions, which are, in turn, a reflection of our inner strength. We can't always control external events, but we can control how we respond to them. When we cultivate a resilient inner soul, we face life's challenges with grace and transform hurdles into stepping stones for personal growth. Building this fortitude is a daily endeavor. It involves small yet courageous decisions, embracing challenges as avenues for growth and learning from every experience. Consider the example of job hunting. After facing several rejections, you could easily surrender. However, by harnessing your inner strength and learning from each setback, you grow more confident. Eventually, this perseverance leads you to your dream job. This is the power of inner strength. It keeps you moving forward, turning every challenge into an opportunity for personal development. When you nurture this inner resilience, you're not only preparing yourself to weather life's storms, but also to reach destinations you once thought impossible. Remember, a life of value isn't defined by the absence of struggles, but by the ability to rise above them with indomitable inner strength. This, my dear listeners, is the essence of Stoicism, finding the courage to keep going during hard days, using our inner strength as the compass to navigate through life's ever-changing seas. Keep cultivating this strength and watch as it transforms not only the way you face challenges, but also the very trajectory of your life. Number 6, practice patience. Our journey through life, much like a meticulously cultivated garden, the virtue of patience stands as a fundamental tenet. This concept is beautifully encapsulated in the observation of a blooming flower. Observe how it doesn't hasten to unveil its splendor, but unfolds each petal at its own pace, embodying a natural rhythm and timing. Our lives, similarly, follow a unique cadence, where every event and experience has its designated moment to surface. Embracing the art of patience is akin to appreciating the unhurried blooming of a flower, a lesson in allowing life to unfold in its own time. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher emperor, contemplated the nature of time, likening it to a river, a relentless stream of events passing by swiftly, each moment glimpsed only to be replaced by the next. This profound analogy serves as a reminder that our impatience often springs from an innate desire to manipulate the flow of life, to hasten towards joy and evade discomfort. Yet the essence of true strength lies not in attempting to control this unyielding current, but in learning to navigate its waters with wisdom and composure. Patience, therefore, transcends mere waiting. It's about waiting with intention and understanding, recognizing that each moment, no matter how trivial it may seem, holds its own significance. Practicing patience is not simply a passive act of letting time slip by. It's an active process of growth and positive transformation, preparing us to seize the right opportunity when it presents itself. Consider the analogy of nurturing a sun-loving plant, such as a rose bush. You tend to it daily, ensuring it receives all it needs: sunlight, water, nutrients. Yet, despite your care, it doesn't bloom immediately, leading to a sense of disappointment. This scenario is a powerful metaphor for patience. Just like the plant that cannot flower overnight, we too are in a constant state of preparation for our defining moments. The eventual bloom of the rose bush in all its glory symbolizes the fruition of patience, affirming that the period of waiting was indeed worthwhile. Thus, whenever impatience starts to creep in, draw inspiration from the natural world, the steady blooming of a flower, the relentless flow of a river. Remember that your moment, much like these natural phenomena, will arrive in its own time. And when it does, the satisfaction and fulfillment derived will be a testament to the value of having waited with purpose and understanding. This is the Stoic way, embracing life's pace, understanding its rhythms, and finding strength in the virtue of patience. Number 7. Mastering the pause. Life is an unpredictable journey filled with swift, often overwhelming changes. It's easy to find ourselves reacting impulsively, driven by immediate emotions or hasty judgments. Stoicism, however, invites us to view these moments differently. It teaches us to recognize the tiny yet potent gaps between what happens to us and how we respond. These fleeting instances are more than just pauses. They are opportunities, brimming with freedom and wisdom. Consider this. Amidst life's trials and temptations, there exists a brief, crucial moment for reflection. It's a chance for us to choose how to react, a moment where reason can triumph over instinct, aligning our actions with our core principles. This pause is our secret weapon in making thoughtful decisions that shape our destiny. Let's bring this idea to life with an allegory. Imagine you're an avid runner training for a marathon. Suddenly, bad weather disrupts your outdoor training plans. Here, Stoicism steps in. You recognize that the weather, much like many aspects of life, is beyond your control. Instead of succumbing to frustration, you adapt your training schedule. As race day nears, your adaptability, patience, and determination fill you with pride. Stoicism has not just prepared you for the marathon, it has equipped you to handle life's unpredictable nature, maintaining resilience in the face of adversity. Stoicism doesn't advocate for the suppression of emotions. Rather, it teaches us to harness and direct them wisely. By perceiving every situation with clarity and insight, we empower ourselves to make choices grounded in ethics and principles. This approach leads us to a meaningful life, in harmony with our true nature. Remember, as the great Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. So when faced with challenges, pause, reflect, and let wisdom guide you. This simple practice can transform your life, one thoughtful decision at a time. Number 8. Learn from adversity. Picture a blacksmith tirelessly working at the forge, transforming a simple piece of metal into a fine, sharp sword. This transformation isn't easy. It requires intense heat and countless strikes. But it's these very hardships that turn the metal into something stronger and more refined. This imagery mirrors our own life challenges. They might seem insurmountable at times, but they are, in fact, sculpting us into better, more resilient individuals. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." His words encapsulate a timeless truth. The struggles we face, our failures and hardships, are not just roadblocks. They are invaluable opportunities for growth, learning, and uncovering inner strengths we might not have realized we had. Each challenge is a hidden lesson in disguise. Now, embracing these difficulties doesn't mean we should seek out hardship or find joy in suffering. Rather, it's about recognizing the value in our struggles. It's about changing our viewpoint, seeing these challenges not as burdens, but as stepping stones towards wisdom and personal development. When life throws a daunting challenge your way, remember the blacksmith and his sword. Realize that with a positive and resilient mindset, these difficulties can forge you into a masterpiece, just like the sword. In the words of another Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This perspective is crucial. It's about taking whatever life throws at you and using it as a tool for self-improvement and character building. Let's take this lesson to heart. When faced with tough times, remember, these are moments that define and refine us. Let's use them to grow, to become wiser, and to emerge stronger. Remember, it's in the forge of life's challenges that we are shaped into our best selves. So, next time you face a hard day, think of it as an opportunity to become a sharper, more resilient version of you. Number 9. Navigating the present with awareness. In our fast-paced world where uncertainty looms large, anchoring oneself in the present moment has become increasingly elusive. We frequently find ourselves entangled in the regrets of yesteryear, or the uncertainties of what tomorrow may hold, thus overlooking the splendor and opportunities the present moment offers. Stoic philosophy, with its deep understanding of the ephemeral nature of time, implores us to seize the day. Echoing through the corridors of time, Marcus Aurelius's wisdom reminds us that time, once gone, cannot be reclaimed. Each moment spent in regret or apprehension is a moment lost in the grand tapestry of life. The Stoic ethos advocates for a life lived with mindfulness, treasuring each breath, each interaction, and every obstacle, as though it might be our last. It prompts a poignant introspection. Are we simply existing, or are we embracing the fullness of life? When we engage wholeheartedly with the present and immerse ourselves in each experience, we sculpt a life of depth and fulfillment. This aligns seamlessly with the Stoic quest for happiness and authenticity. Picture yourself on a tranquil evening nestled in front of a window. The gentle patter of rain creates a symphony of calm outside, while the moon's soft luminescence bathes your surroundings. Engrossed in a beloved book, you find yourself lost in its narrative, each word resonating deeply. Work concerns, worries about the future, and past errors dissolve into irrelevance. Your entire being is concentrated on the unfolding story, relishing the profound journey each page offers. This is the epitome of living in the moment, a principle celebrated in Stoic philosophy. It's a conscious engagement with our experiences, cherishing and understanding them, and acknowledging the irreplaceable nature of time. Focusing on the present isn't merely a route to savoring life's joys. It's a wise strategy for confronting life's trials and tribulations. By concentrating on what lies within our immediate control, rather than fretting over future uncertainties or dwelling in past reminiscences, we cultivate a state of tranquility and clarity. This approach empowers us to navigate life's complexities with stoic calm and insight. Number 10. Cultivate compassion. Consider for a moment the unseen struggles others face, the untold stories behind their smiles or quiet stares. Life, with its unique challenges and joys, presents us an opportunity to weave a thread of connection with others. This idea is beautifully encapsulated by Marcus Aurelius's wise words, "What injures the hive injures the bee." This poignant statement goes beyond its simplicity, revealing a deep truth about our interconnectedness. Compassion transcends mere pity or sorrow for others' misfortunes. It's about deeply understanding their pain as if it were our own, and acting, even in small ways, to ease it. Cultivating this virtue takes conscious effort. It involves more listening than speaking, more sensing than judging, and more doing than just observing. Picture yourself strolling along a beach and noticing a woman, seemingly engulfed in sadness. Instead of passing by, you stop, listen, and share thoughtful advice. This interaction isn't about feeling sorry for her. It's about connecting with her pain and offering solace. Such moments not only aid her, but also enrich your life with meaning and harmony. Through this small act, you create a bridge of empathy, enhancing your own sense of balance and happiness, making your life more fulfilling. In our often fragmented world, compassion serves as a unifying force, mending hearts and healing wounds. By embracing and practicing this virtue, we not only uplift others but also discover a deeper sense of purpose and contentment. Our lives, part of a grand tapestry, become more intricately and beautifully woven when we choose compassion, creating a pattern that's more balanced and harmonious for everyone involved. Let's remind ourselves that in the pursuit of personal resilience and serenity, the Stoic path also guides us towards a collective well-being, making our journey not just about us, but about how we connect with and elevate others. In 2008, like all other businesses, J.P. Morgan Chase, led by Jamie Dimon as chairman and CEO, faced an unprecedented financial crisis. No one could predict the future of the finance industry or the U.S. economy. Indra Nooyi, the chairman and CEO of PepsiCo, left her native India for the U.S. at the age of 23 to study and work. There, she always felt like a fish out of water, struggling to adapt to a new environment. Brian Cornell, the chairman and CEO of Target, had a far from perfect childhood. Losing his father at a young age, he had to work multiple jobs to make ends meet. and the former CEO of Yum Brands grew up in mobile homes and received a similarly nomadic education. What do they have in common? For them, adversity is a kind of asset, a competitive advantage because they choose to persevere and learn everything from it. And that's how they succeeded. 1. J.P. Morgan Chase, CEO Jamie Dimon, and the challenge of crisis management. In 2008, Dimon faced a deep financial crisis, threatening both the company and the entire United States. During this time, he faced immense pressure to balance the risks between how it would affect J.P. Morgan Chase in the United States. Faced with this adversity, what I tried to do was make sure the crisis did not cause serious damage to J.P. Morgan, Dimon said. Dimon learned important lessons during this time. He said, "You need to have a preparation process in place before a crisis hits. You can't start a war without an army." We implemented a series of rigorous, disciplined, and detailed reports to grasp the financial situation. During the 2008 crisis, Dimon canceled most of his trips. He spent more time at his desk to ensure that work continued as usual and that any unforeseen incidents were promptly handled. Dimon was highly praised by the business world for his skilled leadership during the crisis. One of his proudest moments was the acquisition of Bear Stearns for the astonishing price of only $2 per share. I called a series of our leaders across the country at 10 p.m. on Thursday. Bear Stearns might fail and we would try to save it over the weekend. That Saturday, hundreds of J.P. Morgan employees went to work. And the next night, there were thousands, Dimon recalled. This is also the success story of the J.P. Morgan boss. A story of overcoming adversity worth learning from. 2. Target CEO Brian Cornell. Rising from a troubled childhood. Looking at Cornell's background, no one would think he could become a CEO. Cornell grew up in truly difficult circumstances. His father died early, and his mother was constantly ill. From a young age, he had to work multiple jobs to survive, from mowing lawns, shoveling snow, to washing trucks for hire. Thus, many would exclaim at the sight of his childhood, "There's no future for this boy." Brian Cornell shared, "From a young age, I realized there were only 3 ways to move forward despite my circumstances. They are: in school, grades are the measure of assessment. No one cares who my father is or how much money I have. In sports, performance is what matters. At work, your ability defines who you are. Every playing field is equal." So, I no longer felt sorry for myself because of my difficult early years. Since then, Cornell has worked harder than ever and seized every opportunity. He said it wasn't a magical smooth path, but rather a thorny one. Eventually, Cornell succeeded. Instead of lamenting his unfortunate circumstances, he was determined to turn adversity into an advantage. Are you facing difficulties in life? Don't worry too much about it, because adversity can also become your advantage if you choose to persevere and learn from the challenges you face. Your future is in your hands. The formula for success is simple, but the process of achieving it is difficult, even very difficult. Therefore, this is a matter that cannot be taken lightly. However, there is one thing everyone knows. Success is entirely achievable for humans. And of course, you can do it too. In this journey to progress, we must know how to take advantage of what life gives us and turn them into results, progress, learning. We do not exist in a vacuum, so life can throw anything at us. The Roman philosopher Seneca once said, "One must accept life. You will have to face many things, even suffer attacks from them. Life is not easy. It is a long road that you have started. You cannot avoid it, but only face the difficulties and failures, the fatigue, to the point of wishing, even if it is a lie, to die." Life is not a clean business. It attacks anyone, so how we react and make use of adversity is what's most important. Not long ago, the famous American speaker and entrepreneur Jim Rohn summarized history with a single sentence, as well as pointing out the 2 biggest things that life throws at us every day. Do you want to know what life is like? Opportunity comes with difficulty, he concluded. That is how life operates. These are also the things we are given every day. Opportunities help us progress, learn, love, smile, and grow. Difficulties challenge our courage, faith, dreams, qualities, and willingness to experience. As Jim Rohn once observed, this has never changed and will never change. Some people wonder, when will life change? The answer is actually very simple. When you change. When you know how to change the way you take advantage of opportunities, you will know how to achieve dreams, accomplish goals, meet anyone new, manage time, and use the wonderful gifts you are given. When you know how to change the way you face adversity, you will know how to deal with rejection, failure, pain, how to behave when meeting unpleasant people, handle deadlines, accept that life is not infinite, and dare to face everything that challenges your courage. Wherever you are, whether you have completed your dream, are still struggling, or just starting, remember that life will always throw countless difficulties and challenges at you. However, don't forget that this will give you many more opportunities to live better in the future. Sometimes adversity is exactly what we need. Dr. Larry Cornett wrote that an easy life cannot inspire success. Adversity itself is a kind of opportunity in its own way. Adversity can become the fuel that ignites greatness. So every time you start a new day, do as philosopher Seneca advised. Possess a noble spirit, the spirit of a good person, so you can stand proudly amidst any storm that comes in your life. Similarly, it will also help you feel satisfied. Satisfaction for not choosing to be a victim. Let's try to overcome everything, with rewards including moral value, spiritual strength, and a sense of peace that lasts forever when adversity is completely defeated. Seneca knew. I once read a very amusing story on Facebook titled, "Sometimes Life is as Sour as a Lemon," a humorous yet thought-provoking tale. Sometimes life is as sour as a lemon. But when someone throws a lemon at you, 1. You can nibble on the sourness to your heart's content. This way is terrible if you don't like sour things. 2. Say thank you, because after all, it's a free lemon. Why not take it? 3. Ask for some sugar, make lemonade, and drink it to cool off. 4. Squeeze it into a salad, since the sourness of the lemon is still milder than vinegar. 5. Remove the seeds, plant them, and have thousands of lemons. 6. Use it to juggle, which can be a lot of fun. Life may give us many sour lemons, very sour, but how we enjoy them is up to us. This is just a fun story, but it carries many implications in life. Sometimes life may not be smooth and is full of risks, but our attitude when facing it is what matters the most. I hope that when facing challenges, the lemons in life, you and I, all of us, will be brave enough to overcome and conquer them, not shrink back in fear and give up. As someone once said, when life pushes you into difficulties, don't lament, "Why me?" Smile and say, "Try me." From today, face adversity with all your courage. From today, seize every opportunity firmly. No matter how difficult life is, we can still see the good things hidden within. Thank you for watching. We hope these 10 Stoic advice to keep going during hard days have given you the strength and inspiration to face life's challenges with a calm and resilient mind. Remember, the wisdom of the Stoics isn't just ancient philosophy. It's practical advice that can make a real difference in your daily life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from these life-changing tips. We love hearing from you, so leave a comment below about which Stoic advice resonated the most with you, or how you've applied Stoic principles in your own life. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll join a supportive community focused on personal growth and resilience. Plus, you'll be the first to know when we release new content packed with valuable insights and tips to help you thrive. Stay strong, stay stoic, and keep going. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.